Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, depending on when you're joining me today. It's just before New Year's, and I wanted to put a couple half-hour classes on, so this is going to be one of them. I'm wearing some different clothes today, so it'll be a little easier for you to find this video. If you want to save it, you can always save it by hitting the three dots in the upper corner. But it's going to be a quicker class, probably about a half hour. And it's all going to be standing and also some sun salutations, so we will do those. And it's set up with the guise of kind of first thing in the morning if you want to just get the body moving while you put the pot of tea or coffee on, or just trying to start your day with a little movement to help you get through the day a little better. And as we get into winter, it's really important to keep that in mind. The more we move, the better we feel. And sometimes when we're stuck inside for a long time, we start to lose that because we're just become a little more sedentary. So most of this class will be standing, and remember, if it's something doesn't feel right for you, or it's just something you don't want to do, make sure you don't do that. So here we go. We're going to start standing, nice comfortable standing position. Pull the shoulders back. Take some nice deep breaths. Just start to clear your mind. And this is generally a class you're going to want to do earlier in the day. I'll be putting another class up, which will be a later in the day or evening class, which will help get you ready for bed. So when you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center, thumbs on sternum, and a light bow to your head. And just take a moment to give yourself some gratitude for coming to your mat today and for setting this time apart from our busy schedules to focus on our health and well-being. When you're ready, you can rub your hands together, build up some friction in the palms, and when the palms get nice and warm, you can transfer that heat to your heart center, your face, or both. When you're ready, you can release your arms down by your sides, palms facing towards your body. Pull the shoulders back, crown of the head's up towards the sky, and we're just going to bring some movement to our neck. With an exhale, we're going to lower our chin to chest. Just let your head hang there. Make sure the back is nice and straight. Then with an inhale, bring your gaze up towards the sky. And exhale. Chin to chest. And go through one more time. With your next inhale, just roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And go through one more time. Meet back with our chin to chest. This time when we go left, just go all the way around 2 times, and all the way around 2 times the other way. Making sure not to pinch your neck. And whenever you're done all those rotations, come back with our chin to chest. With an inhale, bring your gaze forward, crown of the head up towards the sky. And we're just going to bring a little movement to our shoulders here. So with an inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. And exhale, release your arms. Next time your arms are up overhead, you can keep them there. And we're just going to work on elongating our breath. So how it's going to go is we're going to bring on the exhale, our arms down and out front, and then inhale, open, and back up overhead. But I'm going to count for you, so try to make those inhales and exhales last 7 seconds. So big inhale, Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to do 2 more. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to interlock our fingers and turn our palms up towards the sky, and with an exhale, lean to the right. Let the hips slide out to the left. Inhale, come back up to center, and exhale, lean left. Inhale, come back up to center. With an exhale, we're going to bring our hands down to shoulder height. Now we're going to give ourselves a hug with the exhales, but make sure you pay attention to which arm is on top. So exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Next time your arms are open, you can leave them there. And this time we're going to exhale and bring our hands out in front of us. Now with the inhale, we're going to make sure we don't twist our hips here. So when we inhale, we're going to open that right arm up and follow it, but only with the upper body. And then exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open, and follow that hand, but don't let your hips twist. Exhale, close. We're going to do one more on the other side. Or 2 more on the other side, I'm sorry. Now you can turn your palms so they're facing the ground and make a real tight fist and squeeze that as tight as you can. Wake the fingers up and the hands, and now go between opening and closing the fist. Next time you have a fist made, you can leave it there, and we're just going to make some circles with the wrist. Change directions. You can come to stillness and open the hands. And now with an exhale, just point the fingers towards the ground, and inhale, bring them up towards the sky. Next time your fingers go up towards the sky, you can bring them back to neutral. We're going to bend our elbows and place our hands at chest height and just gently twist from side to side. We don't want to force anything here, so it's about bringing gentle movement. And you can come to stillness. And we're going to do a few shoulder rolls here. So inhale, bring your shoulders up your back, and exhale down the front. And you can change directions. You can come to stillness. We're going to place our hands on our hips and ring those imaginary bells. Trying to bring movement to the back and hips. Change directions. You can come to stillness. And now we're just going to walk in place. So try to bring the knees up high when you do this. If you want to go a little faster, you can to build some cardio. Whatever works for you. You can come to stillness. We're going to bend the knees, place our hands just above the knees, and make some circles with the legs. Change directions. You can come to stillness. And now we're going to lift that right foot and just make some circles. Change directions. And we're going to switch feet. Change directions. And just take a few deep breaths here, up nice and tall, and pull the shoulders back. You can blink your eyes open, and when you're ready, inhale, bring both arms way up overhead. We're going to interlock our fingers, pointer finger up and thumb is back, and we're just going to make some circles with the middle vertebrae. Change direction. You can come to stillness and reach the hands up for the sky. And with an exhale, swan dive forward for our first forward fold. You can bend your knees here if you need to. It's about letting the crown of your head come towards the ground and having your chest come towards your thighs. If you'd like to interlock your hands to elbows and just let the weight hang there. If you're having a lot of tension in the hamstrings or calves here, just bend the knees. If you'd like to bring some movement to the spine, sway back and forth. You can come to stillness and with an exhale, release your hands down to the mat. With an inhale, put a micro bend in your knees and inhale, both arms way up overhead. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up and exhale, release your arms. Great job. If at any point during practice you need a drink, make sure you take that. So we're going to try our first sun salutation here. Up nice and tall. We'll do this first one nice and slow. Big inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Pull the shoulders back. Push your chest towards the ground. Engage your abdomen. Don't let it be passive. And bring your head up a little. I've noticed sometimes people bring their head down. Keep that head in line with the back, almost like you're looking forward a little bit but not pinching the neck. Tighten your thighs. Hips are back. Neck and head forward. So when we're ready, we're going to step back to down dog with an exhale. Bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. This is our first down dog of the day, so you can pedal your feet here. If you have any discomfort in the wrist, think about opening your hand wider and using your fingertips to take some of that weight. If you want, with an inhale, you can come up nice and high on your tiptoes. Exhale, sink your heels down to mat. One more time. Inhale, real high on the tiptoes. Exhale, sink your heels down to mat. With your next inhale, come forward to plank. Nice strong plank here. Try to avoid having the glutes up real high. We want a nice straight line, engaging your core. Wrist, elbows, and shoulders are in line. Exhale, lower down under control. Inhale up for cobra. Tops of the feet on the mat. Hips are on the mat. Relax your glutes. Exhale, lower down. Roll the toes. Inhale back to down dog. Look between your hands, and with an exhale, walk or step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. And exhale, release the arms. And we're going to do 3 more of those. So here we go. Big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, down under control. Inhale, up the head and chest for cobra. Exhale, lower down. Roll the toes and inhale back to down dog. And use the other foot when you step forward this time. Look between the hands. Walker step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, release your arms. For this next one, if you want to do an up dog when we get to plank, instead of going all the way down, you can do the up dog. Looks like this. What's really important is you control the arch in your back so that you don't hurt your back. You have to use your core to support the weight. So when you're in up dog, only the tops of your feet and your palms are on the mat. So I'm going to do the cobra, but when we get to plank, I'm going to say you can flow through and do whichever option you want, and we'll all meet back in down dog. So here we go. Big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. You can choose any variation you want here. I'm going to lower all the way down. Inhale up the head and chest for cobra. Exhale down. And we'll all meet back in down dog. Look between the hands and walker step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees. Big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms, and we're going to do one more. Big inhale up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to down dog. Inhale forward to plank, and just flow through. And when we're ready, we'll all meet back in down dog. Look between the hands. Walker step to a forward fold. Micro bend to knees and big inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms. Take a quick Tadasana. Nice deep breaths. You can blink your eyes open. And we're going to do one more lower leg. An asana that's good for loosening up our lower legs. So we're going to stand towards the front of our mat. And when you're ready, step that left foot straight back. Both legs are straight here. How far it's back doesn't matter as long as both feet are completely grounded. And then send your arms out in front of you. Now this can get pretty intense on the calf. So wherever you are, just stay there. If you can't make it all the way down, stop wherever's comfortable for you. Palms are facing the ground. Big inhale up nice and tall, and with an exhale, reach forward and then bring the hands down towards the ground. If you need blocks or books, they're good to have by. We've been driving a lot lately, so my calves are extremely tight. When you're ready, put a micro bend in that right knee, and we're going to come up the same way we got there with the inhale. Step forward, and we're going to do the other side. So step that right foot back. Both feet are grounded. Hands are out in front of you with the palms facing each other. Facing down. With an exhale, reach forward, and then bring the hands down towards the mat. Can be pretty intense on this calf. Put a micro bend in that left knee and come up the same way you got into it and step forward. Take a quick Tadasana. We're just going to take a couple deep breaths here. We're going to take a standing asana mountain pose for the end of class here. You can have your arms straight down by your sides, palms facing you, or the traditional Tadasana. You can even have your hands at heart center if that's more comfortable. It's just about getting in touch with your breath. Think about letting your abdomen fill with each inhale and contract with each exhale. Letting your chest expand, pulling the shoulders back with the inhale. Start to clear your mind. And we're just going to do a couple rounds of that yogic breathing. So it's going to be a 7-second inhale and a 7-second exhale. But make sure you allow your abdomen to be part of it. So when we inhale, that abdomen's going to expand. So here we go. Take a big inhale and exhale before we start. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just take a big inhale and big exhale. When you're ready, you can bring your hands to heart center, thumbs on sternum, and a light bow to your head. And just take a moment to give yourself some gratitude for coming to your mat. Be proud that you made the commitment to yourself to work on your health and well-being. And know that yoga's a journey, and I'm happy we shared that journey together today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this quick class. We're very fortunate in December in Ashe County to have it in the 60s. So I got to come outside and do this. If you have any questions, or if there's anything you'd like to see in our future classes, please make sure you let Janine and I know so that we can customize a video. I'm sure if you'd like to do it, somebody else in our group would like to also. Have a wonderful New Year's, everybody, and looking forward to practicing with you in 2022.